Hey folks, so I want to show you guys what I've been doing on Loop Hero for the past week. Uh, so I wanted to get really good at it, right? So I've got a thing to show you all. I want to show you guys how this game works, and if you play the game, this will be useful. If you don't play the game, it should still be entertaining. So I've just built a pretty good base. Nothing to see here. This is just the base you build over time. Of special note are these watchtowers that will make the two tiles directly surrounding our campfire a little bit tougher. We're also going to make them a little stronger by upgrading this one. Don't have to have these level 3. Level 2 is enough to make this strategy work. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Alright. So we want to do something that gets us time shards, because we need astral shards to do stuff in the late game. We also, that's kind of like the top of the game, right? You need to get some time shards so you get astral orbs. It's really hard to get, though. They're very challenging to obtain. However, I have found out a great way to do it. So we have a grove, we have ruins. These are for early spawns. We're just trying to get things to fight to get more tokens. Ruins is mostly defunct later on in the game. It's not really useful later. Grove is going to be useful the whole time. We want weak enemies that we can fight a lot of, so that we have opportunities to kill cosmic watchers. Battlefield is also going to give us a chance at that by killing ghosts that upgrade. Bookeries are going to give us that by eventually turning into a collapsed bookshelf that will produce books and eventually watcher mages in all the nearby locations. And chrono crystals help with that initial starting period. So part of this game is ramping up fast. If it takes you 5 loops to get your first upgrade and get your first level, you're probably moving too slowly. So with chrono crystals and suburbs, which are down here, that gives us a good chance to sometimes get it in the 3rd loop. Because let's say we get a grove, 2 suburbs, and a chrono crystal in like the first few moments, then we can pretty easily get things going. Maybe we get another grove soon after. We can actually get things going pretty well. River is going to do amazing things with forest. We're going to do some crazy stuff with attack speed by looping rivers around forest, which is appropriate because this game is called Loop. Arsenal is great because I'm a necromancer, so I didn't explain that. So necromancers kick ass at just filling the screen with enemies so you don't get attacked. That's kind of their goal, right? One of the problems is it's hard to get max skeletons, because you cannot get more than +1 max skeleton per piece of armor. Arsenal is basically a way of just changing that. So it changes the math just a little bit. It does reduce our strength a little bit, which is going to be a bit of a painful thing. We're going to try to do some things to balance that out. Because we're getting Arsenal, you'll see. Temporal Beacon is one of the other ways we keep the game moving quickly so that we stay ahead of the game. This is going to make sure that days are passing, which lets us heal a little bit, but more importantly, it spawns more enemies. So we don't want to go through a loop missing out on fights that we can easily win. And finally, Oblivion, because there is a strange thing that happens late in the game, very late in the game, like the latest of the game, where we actually want Oblivion. It's not going to be obvious at all until we get to that point, but when we get to that point, we'll be like, ah, yes, good thing we have this card. There's a small chance we could get Oblivion through battlefields automatically. So I could see someone just saying, you know what, if I ever get to that point, I'll have killed enough ghosts that I'll have a few randomly generated Oblivions and we're good. I don't like to rely on that, because that basically puts our run in the hands of the RNG. Or it makes it have to slow down really awkwardly. I'll show you that later in the run if it gets to that point. Sometimes we never even get to this point. Sometimes we just get a perfect game because of other reasons. So here we are. We're going to go in Chapter 2 because we're explicitly farming astral shards. But this should work in further chapters just as well. But this is the best way to get our astral shards to complete our astral orb. I may do, if you guys are interested, a more advanced game of this later, where I play it on like the highest rank and just like kick butt. Make an interesting decision immediately that may seem strange. I'm not equipping these books. I want to move slower, and time actually passes slowly while you're in combat. So by equipping these books and winning fights that I'm already going to win even harder, I'm not really giving myself any benefit. Not really giving myself any benefit at all. We want to make sure that every single token we place is with thought. Here's another thing that I want to say. Placing this grove, it can either go on the left or the right. Placing it on the left gives us easier monsters but weaker rewards. Placing it on the right gives us stronger monsters and stronger rewards. Well, guess what? We want stronger monsters and stronger rewards, because in the early game, oops, my mouse is a little bit out of juice. Because in the early game, Let's put this. We don't really have to put the arsenal down yet either. I think it makes sense too. Let's start getting good. Now, I also try to place this in a place where it's not going to have a major impact because it has no impact on the board. So we just want to do it in a place that touches the fewest possible tiles. I found that a situation like here or here touches the fewest possible tiles. So that's, and by tiles I mean the fewest possible portions of the loop. All right, we go and put this here. We're going to go ahead and also put some graveyards here and here probably. Again, I'm not pushing this grove down, or I'll put the grove down. I actually misplaced this chrono crystal because my mouse let up. Oh no, actually this, it should have been here, is where it should have been. So yeah, just a small nitpick, but my mouse let go. So you actually want to put it here so that you can have, or here, so you can have 2 groves here on the back end first before you start putting groves on the front end. But since it's here, I will just put a grove here. So it is what it is. I'm also going to go and place my river. In effect, I'm placing my river because I'm first placing this guy. So I basically decided I'm going to put my river here and going this way. And I'll explain why I'm doing that later. But if I'm putting my river here, I need to put a thicket right here. I'm not placing forests at all because these are less efficient versions of thickets. So that's kind of common sense. We don't need that burst in the early game. And by the time we do need it, it doesn't make sense. Alright, so we also can place this thicket. So we get to kind of do this fun thing where, since we know exactly where our river is going to go, we can kind of pre-place our thickets. And we'll just go and start putting it here. Now the suburbs I put down here, we're trying to just build a kernel of suburbage in order to get that experience and kind of give us a boost. I am happy to put on any of these that... I'm getting to the point where I'll start taking damage if I don't put on stuff. The second loop gets to that point. Alright, cool. We're already going to get a decent fight. And notice these archers. Big help. Very nice. Got another river. There's the Oblivion card. We're totally not going to use that. We just don't want to destroy anything. Those are going to be kind of wasted draws for a while. But we have a way to use draws. We can unwaste them. De-wastify them. Yeah, as soon as we get a library, all these forests are going to look a lot more useful. Love to see more suburbs. Nope. Looks like we're still good without putting a book on. There we go. I want to make this around this suburb so that it becomes upgraded and gives us double experience. So we want to get like 5 suburbs pretty early in the game, but we also want to get a bunch of things that spawn critters. Nope, none of those. Alright, these will be 3 good fights, or 2 good fights. Yeah, this is exactly what... Ooh, there we go. Temporal Beacon is very good. So we want to get this surrounding these early bases as quickly as it can, and this looks like it'll be right here. Yeah. We want to put these in places where we're going to be fighting a lot, so that while we're in the fight, time is passing faster. It'll also put Watchers there, which at the moment, Watchers aren't going to do much helpful for us. It's going to be hard to kill them. But eventually, we'll be able to kill them, and it'll be very nice. Yeah, I'll take more magic HP. That shield's really good. Yeah, this Watcher is very hard to kill. He's going to run away very quickly. Oh, we killed him! Did we? It's always hard to... I always have a difficult time telling if we killed him. So this is exactly the kind of thing we want. This graveyard goes right here. It's going to hit... Actually, yeah, I think it needs to go... Oh, no. I almost made a mistake there. It needs to go here. We need to put the libraries here at these corners. All these corners should have a library in them. So instead we want to put it here, and I think we'll end up putting another one here. Yeah, this looks good. Oh yeah, we did kill him, I'm pretty sure. No, we didn't. He got away. Ah. Okay, they leave a body when they die. That's the way you can tell. I always forget, but they leave a body when you die. So we got all of our suburbs. That's pretty good. I think that means we're going to hit our level before we get to loot 4, which is exactly what we want. We're going to start putting these runes way over here. They're just the best thing we can get to spawn early that I could find. We do have a level 4 book, so as soon as we need that help, we can throw that book on. And it looks like we might be getting to the point where we do. I think I will take a little bit of our time here and just kind of take a little bit of damage. We're going to heal a lot when we get around again, and we already have full potions, so I'm just going to take some damage to make some time pass. That's a decent trade for us right now. Yes, good stuff. We got a river. Now this is going to spawn dudes, which is exciting. So we'll just let this be here. I might go up another space, haven't decided yet. I'll put this here to take advantage of our battlefield. And our temporal beacon needs to probably go here. Yeah, I think so. That covers a lot of space, and it gets that last grove covered. So now both of these groves are covered. All these 4 places that we're going to have bonus from our archers is going to be at full efficiency. We'll be getting a lot of time at each of those. There's no way we kill this guy. He's going to run away. There, he's gone. The temporal mages, as they are now, they're just called watchers. They're not mages. My mouse is having trouble. Let me go fix that. All right, we are good. Alright. We do have a thicket and a river, so let's go and place those. So now I have to decide if I want to go for the early greedy push, or greedy would be to not put the river here. Greedy would be to put a bookshelf here. Yeah, putting a river here gives us a couple of spawn, or like one good spawn in the early game, which gets us going. But putting a river here, or but putting the river here instead lets us put a bookshelf here, which means that all of these tiles will be spawning cosmic mages. Honestly, we can't support that. Each fight in the late game that has cosmic mages in it is probably going to do like 100 damage to your hero. 50 to 100. So that would just kill us. That's suicide. We don't want to die. So that's easy. So I guess we can put a river here. So we'll focus on getting a lot of these dudes here to fight. So that means we'll put a thicket here, and we'll just bring that river this way. All right, cool. Done. Yeah, we have to be very, very mindful of where we put bookshelves late game. In the early game we have to be mindful of it, because in the late game we can absolutely just die. Oh yeah, this is nice. Thicket will go here. River will go this way. Ruins will go here. It's important to put these ruins 2 tiles spacing between them, so that you don't fight a bunch of archers next to another bunch of archers in the same tile, because that does a lot of damage. We don't want to take a lot of damage. It's also important to pick scorch worms as enemies, because they do have a soul, so that battlegrounds will respawn them and get you extra benefits for killing them. Spawn ghosts. We are about to level for the first time, which is really good. There's 2 talents that we absolutely want a whole bunch. We did not get either one of them. That's unfortunate. There's one that gives us additional max HP every time we summon a skeleton. And there's another one that gives us power every loop, starting when you get it. So unfortunately we didn't get those, so we're just going to counterattack. I found that it's actually bad to unlock new traits most of the time as Necromancer. Because we absolutely need these early picks, having a bunch of extra traits thins the field and makes us less likely to get them. So, for instance, if I hadn't chosen Blood Lightning ever, if I hadn't added that Blood Lightning is not one that you start the game with, right? So if I hadn't ever added that, I wouldn't have this problem. I wouldn't have had that there, and I might have gotten something that I wanted more. So let's see if we can get a Cosmic Mage kill here. It doesn't look like we're going to. He got escaped. It's very tricky to kill them early on, and that's okay. We're going to start moving this river this way. And we're going to go down and around. We're actually getting ahead of our river, and we're building thickets instead, so that's okay. We're going to go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Or we can go this way, this way, this way. I think I like going down instead. So we will put this here. We got another runes to place. We're going to put these for a while. Eventually we'll quit placing them all together because we'll have other things. Ooh, we might get a kill. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. Nope, he's away. So hard to kill those guys right now. And that's okay. We'll be able to kill them easier later on because we're going to do some cool stuff. Yeah, he's just gone. Yeah, no chance to kill him at all. There's some suburbs. We kind of was hoping to get more of these earlier, but I think it is still good to add them. There comes a point where we no longer want to add suburbs as well. Not much damage on this guy, so I don't think we're going to kill him. Yeah, we're not. It is getting to the point where we're going to have to use one of our books or we're just going to die. This is absolutely great. We need summon quality over 50. Ideally, we have summon quality at 74. I think it's about time to add this grimoire. We're just starting to take damage. I have to decide if I want to add the weaker grimoire or the more powerful grimoire. That's the decision here. I can move a little bit slower by adding the weaker grimoire. But I just got a bookery, so I don't think I need to move slowly anymore. So let's go and add our better grimoire. And if we're not worried about moving slowly, let's add the skeletal ring too. And now we're really going to take off. We're going to be pushing hard. And I think that's okay now. I think we're good with that. So let's add this bookery finally. Let's add it here so we get 2 pulls on it immediately. And we'll probably add our next bookery here so we get some pulls on it as we go. So immediately we get 1 pull. The chrome is what we like. So let's put this right here, I think. Yes. And this thicket is going to go right here. Yeah, I think the beacon goes here just to keep these spawns going. Yep. So we're going to have hard-hitting skeletons now. That's fine. I think we no longer want to slow the game down. I think we're okay just kind of taking out... Ooh, look at all these suburbs in place. Good timing. So notice as we get the 4 corners of a suburb surrounded, it upgrades it to a town. That's exactly what we want. We want to get probably this quarter of the screen filled up, and then we're going to quit placing suburbs. This is just to get us to quickly get those level up values that give us ongoing value for having them. So hopefully we get one of them soon. Otherwise, all this will be for naught. I guess that is technically an upgrade, so we'll put it on. And that is an upgrade, so we'll put that on. Oh wait, that's a ring. We don't have one of those yet. So we're getting real strong now. And that's okay. We do not mind being strong now. I don't think it's as big of a deal to go slow anymore. Summon quality is more important than skeletal level. Because summon quality, until you get to a certain point, you don't get taunt. So, did we get it? Did we get it? We didn't get it, so we're going to choose second thoughts. We got it! This is the one right here, that one of them we absolutely need. This is so important to get early. Getting on the 4th loop is totally fine. This is the most important one to get early. In fact, if I didn't get it on this one and I wasn't doing a tutorial, I would just cancel the game and start over. But that's just the way I play. This is a vital one that we want later, but we don't need to get it yet. And this is also a vital one we want later, but we don't have to get it yet. This one we have to get immediately, so we are definitely getting that. And now we're off to a good game. So I'm pretty confident we're going to get all the farming we need now, simply because we got that, and we have a good strategy. Sure. That's kind of an upgrade? Yeah. That's definitely an upgrade. Our summon quality is 51%. That means we have a 50% chance to summon an upgraded skeleton. So that means we have a 25% chance to upgrade a skeleton that taunts. And that's all we really want is skeletons that taunt. We still haven't summoned one this game or last fight, but I'll show you when we do. Oh, we don't have max skeletons very high yet. We only have 2. Another suburb here, so that upgrades that to a town. There's diminishing returns to getting too many towns. I think the tempting thing for any player to do when they're playing this is just to keep building these until every time they get them forever. But there's actually diminishing returns. We're not going to do that. We're gonna quit at a certain point. These watchers are all getting away, and that's okay. This thicket is going to go... So this is going to go up here. So it needs to go here. Another suburb will place. I think we'll probably fill out maybe this block with suburbs. Ooh, that's a good ring. Let's put it here first. So this is a really good ring. Well, it's not a really good ring, but it's a good ring. So it gives us +1 to max skeletons, which we really, really need right now. I'm pretty tempted to put that on, but we're not really taking damage in fights yet, so I'm not going to. Have a small chance to kill this guy here. Did not. But we did get 2 rivers in a battlefield. Oh, we did kill him. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I wonder if we got a token from it. Yes, Timeless Shard. That's what we're here for. Time Shards are the in-game critter that are hard to get. Everything else is pretty doable. I think I do want to be more careful about the book. Oh, I didn't mean to put that there. Oh, this mouse, man. What is going on here? Well, you may not see it yet, but that was a very ballsy maneuver right there. Actually, I guess it wasn't actually. No. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. It's more about where we put the bookshelves. That's the dangerous thing. It's more about where we put the bookshelves. It doesn't matter as much where we put the rest, where we put the battlefield. So that was actually totally fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. We can put these battlefields literally everywhere. Alright, I was a little worried at first, but that's no longer scary. So let's put this one here. Unless we want to get blood clots. If we put it here, we'll get a blood clot. But if we put it here... No, let's get a blood clot. So now this tile is a blood path that spawns a blood clot, which is kind of cool. We're about to go through... We've already went through our bookshelf, so let's go ahead and put this crystal here. Yeah, we're missing coverage on one of our prime spaces to fight in. So we'll put this here. We just want to guarantee that these two always have 4 in it. We also need to get a grove here pretty badly. We just haven't seen one. Nope, he got away. But we get another temporal beacon. We've got a pretty good coverage already. So where's the next place we can get good coverage? Probably here. Probably here. This one actually has fights in it, so... Yeah. And this is a straight up upgrade, so we'll put it on. And then here's a river that goes here. Making progress. Grove. This guy's not gonna die. We have too much damage and other things. We leveled up. We did not get the other awesome thing we wanted, but this is the second best. This Gift of Blood is pretty good. It just adds damage, DPS, and adding DPS to our character is a great idea. Sometimes we struggle with doing decent damage. So let's go ahead and put all these goodies we just got. We're gonna put all of it down. And here's the grove we needed. Absolutely great. I'll throw another runes here just because we use those. I think we do want to play the rest of these suburbs. Where did I say I wanted to stop? Maybe this row? Maybe that's the last row, so we'll go ahead and... Yeah, I think that's the last row. And then we'll call that our whole suburbs. And we got another Chrono Crystal to place. Sure. Here? We could put a graveyard here and put the Chrono Crystal here instead. Because we are going to get a graveyard we want to put down. Or we could put the graveyard here and get more blood clots. I think I'll do that. Good, good, good. Give us the goodies. He's getting away. He's about to flee. Goodbye. Ooh, we got a lot of ghosts. That was very profitable. Alright, we've almost planted all the temporal beacons we need. Here? Yeah, here we needed one. And we're just going to fill this up with groves now. This is just going to go all the way back. And we do want to place these thickets. Here's one. This is going to go up and around here. So I guess I'll put a thicket here. And we got a dangerous thing here, a village. So this is the spooky thing a little bit. We've got bad guys here and bad guys here. So we're going to run through it. Sometimes we won't kill all of these, and even if we don't, there'll probably be some here. So we'll have 4 archers shooting at us the whole time we're fighting these, which can do a lot of damage. Ooh, look at that trade. Look at that trade. This is why bookshelves are so nice. That's why bookshelves are so nice. So let's go and put these other bad boys down. We'll put this battlefield right where we were talking about putting it. We'll put a river here, and we'll put a grove here. Yeah, because we can put a bookshelf here next time we get it. Ooh, look at that. Another temple beacon. We're going to have full coverage soon. Ooh, we might not ever get full coverage because we're... I guess if we put one here and one here. But we'll put this here anyways. This is good. The last of our suburbs are filling in. Yeah, we've got all of the towns we're going to get. And you'll understand why soon. Not soon. You'll understand why later. Why we're not getting as many suburbs as we could. We're just going to go all the way around here. Got another ruins we'll place. We really need max skeletons now. We're actually getting to the point where not having max skeletons is going to cause us to take damage. So this is going to go here, 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 here. So I need to put more thickets here. And I need to put this runes here. We're doing great at consuming our tiles. We're not putting crappy tiles down either. We haven't put a single forest down. We're only placing thickets. So that feels great. Soon we won't have to place suburbs anymore. And then we'll have even more tiles to cycle through the... We need another bookshelf, frankly. We need another library. That's what we need. Yeah, there's our taunt. That's our taunt boy. Taunts are really good. Ooh, summon quality on that. Nice. Take it. We now have 51 summon quality. We're hitting the marks we need to hit. But now there's a 25% chance per thing that we spawn a taunting dude. Ooh, we might actually kill him. We killed him! Yeah, nice. Did not get a shard, but we did kill him. Ooh, this is an upgrade. Yep, sure is. Suburbs, the last of the suburbs. I guess we'll trail these down here. Yeah. Ooh, we want that river down. Yeah, we're gonna go across. Ooh, we might kill that. We might kill him again. No, it looks like he's gonna... No, we did kill him. Awesome. That's not an upgrade. We just really need the summon quality. 68% is pretty good, but we don't really want to go below it. Did we get it? We didn't get the other thing we wanted. That's sad. But this Eye of God is actually one that's worth putting on your list. Reducing the powers that your enemies have is so, so good. There we go. Max skeletons on a ring. This is exactly what we want. Yeah, we're going to gladly place that right there and lose some level on our skeletons, but getting an extra one every single fight is just great. That's not good enough. Just great. Yeah, this is a little bit of a scary fight, but it looks like we're doing fine. Necromancers do excel at fighting wooden warriors because they don't attack. They generally don't attack unless they fill their board up. That's not an upgrade. So early on, the wooden warriors are not really a threat to Necromancer. Later on, they become a threat. Ooh, are we going to kill that guy? Are we going to kill that watcher? One more hit. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. So we are done placing suburbs, so that one's just going to be fed to a bookshelf. Ooh, yes! Summon quality and max skeletons on a shield is amazing. Absolutely. Now we have 4 skeletons. It's a very important hit 4. Once you hit 4, it's not as big a deal to go farther, but you absolutely have to hit 4. Ah, bookery. Alright, we're taking off. We're going to put this bookery down and really start to see progress. Well, it's progress to put the bookery down. It'll take about 3 loops before we see the progress. But we put this bad boy right here, and now we have full coverage on bookeries for the very important tiles. Let's put a river down. Let's put all these rivers down. Yeah, these are the tough boys here, the blood clots, but they're actually good for us to fight because they attack slow and powerfully, but if we spawn taunters, then we're fine, and we spawn taunters, so they're just going to be good things to kill. Alright, let's go ahead and get this river down and get these thickets ready. Notice our attack speed is now 85%. That's just from forest, pretty much, or thickets. Pretty much just from thickets. And this will go all the way up here, and the river I think will then start doing back and forths. Nope, that won't work. So let's say the river instead goes up here, down here, up here. Yeah, that's better coverage. So we're going to send this river all the way north, so we'll just keep building thickets up. Yep. Trying to maximize the coverage for those. This might be the last ruins we place. Well, nah, I guess we'll place a few more. You don't want to put too many ruins because you'll start having fights in between them that just are a little bit rough because you'll have a whole bunch of dudes shooting at you every time. Looks like we did not get to kill him. We did get a ghost out of this, which is pretty good. Let's put this river down. I want to show you something. Alright, so rivers double the tiles next to them, right? They double the effect of the adjacent landscape tiles. If we build this river down here, how much percent attack power do you think we'll get? How much percent attack speed do you think we'll get? And this is the answer to this question has informed the entire build here of using rivers and forests in the first place. So these give 2% attack speed, both of them do. So how much might you get? 4, because you're getting 2 times both of those. Huh? The answer is not obvious, and I haven't worked out all the details of why. Because here's what I think I should get. This is 2. It's already been doubled once. It's already been doubled again, so that's 8. So that's 4, 8. This has not been doubled at all, so I should be getting 10% attack speed by building the river there. But that's not exactly what I get. So we have 87 attack speed, and I build this, and I have 93 now. Isn't that strange? Isn't that strange? So we gain 6. What makes that math work? I don't know. But 6 is a large enough number that this strategy is beautiful, because placing that one river was like placing 3 thickets. And it only cost me one thicket, one tile to place. So this strategy here of just having maximum rivers is beautiful, and I highly encourage it. Ooh, this token here gives max skeletons. Do we want to replace it instead of summon quality? We have 86% summon quality already. We could have a max skeleton and lose some summon quality. I don't think we do. Because getting from 3 to 4 is important, but getting from 4 to 5 max skeletons isn't as important. It strangely helps... Ooh, a bookery. So now we have to decide how greedy we are. We have to decide how greedy we are. If we are greedy, we place this bookery. If we are not greedy, we don't. It's that simple. Alright, so right now, the only places we fight temporal mages, which are the big bad guys of us, not even the boss is a big bad guy to us anymore, but the temporal mages are big bad guys. Temporal mages are going to do between 50 to 100 damage to our hero every fight we have that is full of enemies. So if we place even one more bookery down, we're going to give ourselves basically 3 more fights. Or at least 2, because this would spawn 2. I think I can afford to take two more fights. I think it's okay to do this right here. I think we can support it. This is a little greedy, but I think we can support it, so I'm going to try it. So I only let it touch 2 tiles because I'm not convinced I could have fought more. So it's a little greedy, but we're going to give it a try. If it doesn't work, we learned a lesson. But I think that's the last bookery I'm planning. I think that is the last one. We will plant these Chrono Crystals. Ooh, is this guy going to turn Prime? That would be awesome. He didn't turn Prime, but that was still fun. So let's go ahead and increase some spawnage here. And some spawnage... we don't really need to put increase... Oh, I guess we need this token here to have spawns, so we'll put that there. Cool. Alright, we're going to start seeing the big mages soon. And then we're going to start taking damage. But we're going to start getting the treasure at that point, too. We're going to start getting the good stuff. Going to start getting the good stuff. Look at all these ghosts we're killing. So good. We leveled. We did not... Oh, no, we didn't get the thing we wanted, but this is the second best thing. This actually lets us be braver. We could probably put another bookery down because we have this. This is big help now. So we'll definitely get it. Definitely get it. It's arguably one of the best things we could have gotten there. Alright, this has been great. I think we're going to see our first Cosmic Mage, and then we're going to call it for the video. So let's see if we can find our first Cosmic Mage and be happy about it. Yep, we are going to find our first one. So it'll be a little bit. Let's go ahead and keep building our thicket up here. Let's keep building our river. We probably want to put that temporal beacon down. We're getting so much attack speed. And what's not covered right now? That's not covered. That's not covered. That's it. There's only 2 tiles not covered by temporal beacons. So we'll go and put that here and this here. Or we could be judicial and put a bookery here. No. This is fine. Temporal's fine. Alright, you ready to see the big boy? You ready to see the big boy? We're going to see the big boy soon. Unfortunately, we didn't get to shoot this guy to death. Yeah, we didn't get to shoot him to death. We got to plant this down quick. We don't really want to put a bookery down. We could put it right here. I think we're feeling brave enough to put it right there. Put another one of those. Put another one of these. Put 2 of these. And continue our mission. Alright, so this isn't... haven't seen him yet, but we're going to be there soon. Gonna be there soon. Yeah, it gets harder and harder to kill these guys as the fights go on. He's probably gonna get away. Almost. Oh, did we? We got him! Nice! Nice. Look at all these ghosts we're getting. Look at all these thickets we're getting. Here we go! We're gonna have the big fight. Let's plant these thickets. Alright, here we go. Here he is. Here's our Watcher Mage. This is what we've been building for, and this is the scary monster of the fight. Does magic damage. Seems to beat the crap out of us. Does 68. He just hurts, man. This guy just hurts. It's hard not to take damage fighting these guys. Now, thankfully, we're gaining health every time a skeleton dies, so even though he's taking chunks out of us, we're healing as our skeletons die. So that might be enough just to keep us ahead of it. Yeah, it's actually enough to keep ahead of it right now. I'm a little worried about later in the game. Woo! Woo! We burned some tiles there. We actually went a little over. So we've already spawned the big boss. So this is the big boss. I say big boss, but honestly I'm more scared about the mages in the long run. Let's put another battlefield down. Maybe... where's a place that we fight a lot that doesn't have a battlefield? Right here. It doesn't affect these guys, but we're going to blow those guys up anyways. We'll put one more chrono crystal down. Probably... doesn't really matter too much now. Probably here, because we're going to eventually build up there. So that's great. We've kicked butt. We're going to fight one more mage, and then we're going to call it for the day. And I'll show you. I'll continue this in the next video. We're going to... this is a strategy, though. This is the informational video. This is how you build a surviving strategy that gets you time crystals without dying. Or astral shards, rather, without dying. At this point, you don't put any more bookeries down. You're done. And unless you feel really cocky, you're done. And we've got... this is a greedy bookery, and this is a greedy bookery, because we don't have archery support for those fights. And we're already going to commit to taking 3 fights here without archery support that are going to have cosmic mages in it. So this is a little bit of a greedy play, but you definitely want to always count the places that you build these bookeries, because if you don't have archery support and you don't have a way to heal, you're going to take between 50 and 100 damage every single fight later on. So we'll continue this next game. In part 2 of the final, so the final series. So y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.